I first came to the Dominican Republic 30 years ago when I was working in the Peace Corps. And I was doing a lot of work in the community with community gardens. I've now returned to the Dominican Republic and I've been here for 2 years.
This is papaya, this is orange, this is a grapefruit tree. These are all plantains. All of this down here is pretty much chocolate cacao. On my 2 acres of land here, I produce over 40,000 pounds of food, and that's over a 2-year period. Compared to the man who owns all this land here, has all his cattle. 1 cow after 2 years is only 400 pounds of food on the same amount of land.
The main thing that we have seen here is deforestation. There's been a massive amount of trees cut down.
30 years ago, it was totally forested. There are coffee plants throughout the entire area, mango trees, everything. The entire area was completely covered.
La mayoría de ellos cortan una cantidad de árboles, mientras que la masa pobre cortan un pequeño árbol para subsistir sus necesidades. Y por ello se ha destruido parte de la naturaleza de esta República Dominicana.
Almost all the rivers have lost close to 70% of their water flow. In some rivers, it's been almost 100%.
El río ahora está sin agua, está seco. Ya los árboles que habían, que daban agua ya no están.
There's a loss of a lot of the native species, loss of lots of fruit trees. 30 years ago, there were sweet oranges everywhere, grapefruits, mangoes, but now there's very few of those trees anywhere.
La naranja se daba así, usted se comía una naranja aquí y tiraba la semilla por ahí y a los 15 días, a los 20 días ya había matica, muchas maticas de naranja así ahí naciendo. Pero ya no hay de nada.
You go to the largest grocery store in Mocha, the oranges that are in there are imported from the United States, which is ludicrous. I mean, we're in the tropics and we don't have our own oranges. We're getting oranges brought in from the States.
Bueno, la solución es volver a construir el país, volver a sembrar árboles, sembrar fruta.
The 2 most essential human needs is housing and food. So at Global Roots, we provide education programs, specifically for high schools, colleges, and universities. One of our programs that we offer is the Vida Land and Housing Project.
This here is going to be our Air Creek Dome Home community.
We have invited a technician from Spain who came over who taught us how to build these Air Creek dome homes. And they can withstand 250-mile-per-hour winds, they're fireproof, they're earthquake-proof. During this program, we are actually going to be building a home for a family here in the community. And then at the same time, we're going to be doing some really innovative land regeneration projects, where we're going to be reforesting a dry riverbed. We are going to be creating a community tree nursery, a seed bank, gathering all the native local seeds, and then creating the seedlings and planting them. And then we are also going to put in a water project.
So this here is one of the projects that we did with our group of students. This well is 20 feet deep. It provides everyone here in the area water because none of the families where they stayed had running water in their homes. None of the families here in this whole area had running water.
One of the unique things about our education programs is that we provide a hands-on opportunity where we're intentionally looking at solutions. Yes, we know the problems are there, but let's do something right here, right now. We are also going to be partnering with larger landowners and trying to take a portion of their land and create an agroforest. I think a lot of the larger landowners, the cattle ranchers, they're also seeing the changes, and they're more open than ever before to address some of these changes. We have an opportunity right now to go in and work with them. Take a portion and show what we can do with that land and the amount of food that can be created on this small portion of land compared to what they're currently getting out of their land. But not only that, bringing the land back to life.
Porque aquí luego, aquí no se sufría tanto, porque aquí había mucho café, cacao y cuantas cosas y todo eso se ha disparado, porque es que no hemos descuidado de las cosas y eso es lo que está pasando.
So one of the things that we really try to do here is we try to immerse the students in the setting. We want them to understand and build relationships with those who are experiencing these changes, to see how drastic they are, to see it, to feel it. You know, we can read about it in textbooks, but do we truly understand how urgent this is? You know, so that's one of the things that we try to do, is to show them this is real, this is happening right now, and the urgency of the situation. And once we create that, is we try to do something. We create solutions, we try to address it. You know, it's using the minimal amount of resources that we can, where we try to replenish the earth, you know, replenish the soils, and also teaching them the newest methods and how to do this. We create education initiatives where we can learn not only through the example of here, but how to apply that as well in their own communities. Because part of this whole process is to really embrace the idea of community and the role of community, that one person alone can't do it. So it takes a community to do it. We have no time to lose. It has to happen now.